tutorial will tell you how to change something that's already existing in your calendar. Probably the one that's most difficult is the actual worship service. And so I'm going to go into that. And if you open this up next week, it'll have the next week's date in it. So this actually was started probably back in February or January. I don't remember when your schedule changes. But it will always show the next Sunday that this will appear is how that is. So that you can just leave that. And we want this to recur on certain days each month. So monthly is checked. And I say I want this to happen every month. And your divine service is the 3rd, 4th, 5th. And if there is another Sunday in the month somehow, then we have all of those clicked. Now this is going to happen this particular way until June 5th, because on June 5th is a communion Sunday. So it automatically will read that and it'll adjust to that so that this particular divine service will not show up on the Sunday that's communion Sunday. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you would like to have a special service instead, we'll say on June 5th. So an exclusion, you would choose the date that you want, and I'm going to say June 5th. And let's say it was a special anniversary, we'll just say, and you're going to have a big event in the park or a picnic or something. And so you're going to exclude just June 5th, meaning it will affect no other part of your calendar except for that day. And then you can go in and create a new event for that special church service in the park or whatever it could be. I'm going to get rid of that because, whoops, I didn't have to do that. You just click the little X there. So that is one of the features of the calendars, that you can exclude certain dates. Like for your confirmation class, if you have it set up to show every week, let's go and look at your confirmation class. If I can find one. Okay. So confirmation class, the way that it's set up right now, it's every week until June 1st. So I'm going to click on that. And let's just say now you know, okay, this is confirmation class at First Shell Rock at 4:30 to 6. You know that on a certain Wednesday that you're not going to be able to have class. So let's just say, for instance, you're not going to be able to have class on the 25th. You could exclude it, but then it'll pick right up at the next one, which you don't really have one on June 1st, but if you did, then it would exclude it. Or that would be a way to just to delete one class, basically. And if it was still going to continue in June, it would still carry on. And other than that, any of the events that you go into, let's say I had a typo in the word ascension. Anytime that after it's published, you can go in there and highlight it and change it. If you were going to change the date of the service, click on change, click on the date and change the date of the service, and it'll immediately change it. I'm going to go back to the 26th though. If now you wouldn't with Ascension, but if you needed something to repeat every week, then you'd hit weekly. If it's something that you knew for sure always happens on May 26th every single year, you could hit yearly. And I believe I've covered it. Hope this helps.